Imagine the moment you've been working toward for so long. You finally get what you wanted: a stable job, money, a certain level of comfort, maybe even people around you with whom everything seems fine. From the outside, your life looks exactly how a successful life is supposed to look. But there's one detail you don't tell anyone. Inside, you don't feel what you expected. There's no real joy, no sense of "this is it." Instead, there's a strange feeling of emptiness, like you reached the end of the game, but the reward turned out to be fake. And the worst part is, you start thinking the problem is you. But it isn't. The problem is deeper. It's in how your mind works and in the expectations you were taught to believe. And by the end of this video, I'll give you a few practical things you can do to actually get out of this state, not just ignore it. Since childhood, we've been told the same idea. If you try hard enough and reach a certain level, you will finally be happy. That could mean a good job, a certain amount of money, status, or even perfect relationships. We start living with the feeling that happiness exists somewhere ahead, and we just need to earn it. But here's the trap. When you finally reach that point, your mind doesn't stop and say, "Now you can relax and be happy." Instead, it quickly gets used to your new reality and starts looking for the next goal. What felt like a dream yesterday becomes normal today, and tomorrow, it's not enough anymore. And this is where a strange feeling appears. You keep moving forward, but inside, you stay in the same place. And here's the most important part. Emptiness doesn't come from having nothing. It comes from realizing that what you achieved didn't give you what you expected. The real problem is that we confuse two different things: comfort and meaning. Comfort is stability, safety, and predictability, and it matters. But it's not enough, because people don't feel alive just because life is easy. They feel alive when they are growing, moving, and doing something that matters. When challenge disappears, something else disappears with it. Depth. Life becomes smooth, predictable, and empty. You can have a perfectly organized life, but if it has no meaning for you, it starts to feel like you're repeating the same day over and over again. And here's another important idea. Success alone cannot fill your life with meaning. It only gives you resources. What you do with them is what really matters. If those resources don't turn into something real, experiences, connections, growth, they won't give you a sense of fulfillment. If the problem isn't that you don't have enough, then the solution isn't getting more. There are a few things that actually change how you feel inside. First, deep connections with people, not surface-level conversations or status-based relationships, but real moments where you feel understood and can be yourself. These moments bring a sense of presence and reality back into your life. Second, being fully engaged in what you're doing. When you stop thinking about results or comparing yourself to others and just focus on the process. In those moments, anxiety fades and you actually feel alive. And third, doing something that matters beyond yourself. When everything in your life is only about you, emptiness grows. But when your actions have meaning for someone else, your life starts to feel deeper in a way that success alone can't provide. If you recognize yourself in this state, here are a few things you can try. First, take an honest look at your life and ask yourself, are you chasing what you truly want, or are you following a path that was given to you by others? Second, pay attention to things that give quick pleasure but leave nothing behind. These often create a background where emptiness feels even stronger. And third, start adding things to your life that have real meaning, even if they don't give instant results. It could be personal growth, a new experience, or even a simple but honest conversation with someone. And most importantly, don't try to get rid of this emptiness as fast as possible. Maybe it's not something you need to fix. Maybe it's a signal that you've outgrown the life you're currently living. If you feel this, you're not alone.